Hi guys, welcome back to Drift HQ. My name is Alex O. Today we're going to be installing the all aluminum Mishimoto radiator and coolant expansion tank on my 96 328 IS. Some of the benefits that the Mishimoto radiator and coolant expansion tank have over the stock stuff is going to be stuff like the aluminum end tanks. It's going to be an all aluminum coolant expansion tank with a couple features. It has a level checker on top. It's going to have a pressurized cap, and then it's going to be the same design as stock, so everything fits and mounts the same. Same with the radiator. Even on the back side, it's going to have a place for the fan shroud, just like stock. And then if you do have the automatic, then it also has a place for the automatic cooler. All right, what you want to do is put your car in park or lift the e-brake and put it in gear. That way the car is not going to roll while we lift the front. Now that we have the car in jack stands, I'm going to start by loosening the radiator cap. That way we have good flow as we drain the fluid all the way from the bottom of the car. There's a little drain petcock, and you're going to need a flat head to loosen it. So we're going to start while the coolant's draining. We're going to start by loosening the coolant bleeder, and then that way we can start by getting some of these pieces up and out of the way. It's going to start releasing the coolant expansion tank from the radiator shroud. On this side, we're going to loosen the top radiator hoses. Now that we have the top radiator hose out of the way, we can use our clutch fan tools to remove the clutch fan from the front of the engine. It's going to be a 32, and you're going to have to grab some of the bolts on the water pump to get it loose. And it is going to be a reverse thread. Now that we have the clutch fan out of the way, we're going to remove the radiator fan shroud. Over the years, I've replaced this radiator a couple times, and I no longer have the stock clips, so of course, zip ties. There's one clamp. We'll also disconnect our level sensor. Now that we have the radiator fan shroud out of the way, and we have the bottom line draining, we're going to remove our lower radiator hose. All right, now with the BMWs, they have a ratcheting mechanism in this plastic clip here. There's a special tool that does this, but you can also take a small flathead, jam it down in. After we remove those clips, radiator is going to be loose, should just come right out. Now that we have the original radiator out, there's a couple pieces that we're going to take to put on the Mishimoto for the mounting. Now that we have the radiator placed, we're just going to snap these down to lock it. That way it mounts it just like stock. The install of this is going to be the reverse of the removal. We're going to start with the bottom radiator hose. Now that we have our water level sensor transferred over to our new tank, we're going to mount this on the back side of the radiator fan shroud. Now that we have our radiator fan shroud slipped down onto the new radiator, we're going to use the provided hardware from Mishimoto to mount this to the front side of the radiator. That's going to wrap up our install of the Mishimoto radiator and cooling expansion tank. We're going to fill and bleed the system and finish it off. These cooling products and other performance parts can be found on Drift HQ. My name is Alex. Thank you for watching.